the short run and the long run. So with the short run, some inputs are fixed at some level. So there's some inputs that we can't change. You know, you can think of like we're stuck with a certain kind of factory, or this is the size of the factory we have to work for. We can't change that in the short run. These are the constraints we have to deal with in the short run. In the long run, we can think about changing anything. But in the short run, there's some factors of production that are fixed. So that's the big difference between the short run and the long run. All inputs slash factors of production, same thing, can be changed. So in the short run, some things can't be changed. In the long run, anything can be changed. Now, there's not some specific like time period in mind. It's not like 1 versus 5 years. That's going to depend entirely on the decisions that we're looking at and the inputs that we're looking at, the situation we're looking at. There's no specific time. No specific time. In mind. Depends on choices we are examining. So the notation here, and I'm going to try to fit a production function down here too, is if f(x1, x2 bar), this bar is telling us input 2 is fixed at some level. And that level is x2, so input 2, the amount of input 2 is x2. x2 bar in this case, and that bar is indicating that it's fixed at that level. And so if we were to look at a production function, and now if we fix one of these factors, we can look at a production function. So y is up here, output is up here, and x1 is here. If we're fixing x2, we don't need to we don't change it, right? It doesn't need to be in an axis. And so now we might have a production function that looks like this. And here's our production function. And in this case, it has this nice diminishing marginal product of input 1, right? And we can see that by the slope of this production function is getting smaller over time. So as we increase the amount of x1, output is going up, but it's going up at a decreasing rate. And so you can see that this has diminishing marginal product as well. If you want to refresh yourself on that idea. Okay, so one more thing to talk about is going to be returns to scale, or this idea of scales.